Well, today is a exciting day for us as we begin vaccinating the elderly members of our state. We start this week with those 80 years of age and older as part of what we're calling Phase 1B. Our oldest Ohioans, we know, throughout this COVID have been the most vulnerable. By beginning these vaccinations today, we are protecting them and taking another step on the road to recovery. We're going to first go to Jamestown, Kettering Health Network's vaccine clinic at the Jamestown Health Center in Greene County. Dr. Kevin Sherritt and Mrs. Creamer, how are you both doing?
Never better. How are you, Iola?
I'm fine.
Mrs. Creamer, you want to tell everybody how old you are?
I was 101 years old last October.
And you had quite a celebration for your 100th.
Did you have quite a celebration?
Celebration for your 100th.
Much as I did for my 100th one.
Dr. Sherritt, how are things going?
Hey, never better. It's a beautiful day here in Jamestown, and our staff is here. I don't know if you can see them, but we are so excited for this day, the first day that we can begin our offensive fight against this virus that has just changed our lives. So we are humbled and honored and proud to be a part of this, and we thank you and your team and all the efforts that you have made to make this possible.
Well, we want to thank you, Dr. Sherritt. I know you head up the rural health group at Kettering, and you're reaching out to rural parts of the state, so we appreciate that very, very much. And we're going to watch you. Mrs. Creamer, you ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Kevin, Dr. Sherritt, you want to do this?
Here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, down the hatch.
All right. Mrs. Creamer, how you doing? So far, so good?
So far, so good? Did you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
You did feel it. You were supposed to say no, didn't feel it.
It didn't hurt.
She said it didn't hurt. For the record, it did not hurt.
Well, let's go over Dr. Brunsman. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
And you've got Mr. McDaniel there, Alfred Mcdaniel. And I think Mr. McDaniel is 98, is that correct? 98.
That is correct.
All right. Well, you ready, Mr. McDaniel? You ready to do it? Looks like he's ready.
It's hard here.
Let's roll your sleeve up here. There we go. Little stick. And there you go.
All right.
Thank you.
You doing okay, Mr. McDaniel?
Was it?
No, I didn't. I just felt just a ting. I don't know. I didn't
right.
feel a shock.
Well, thank you all very much. And Jamestown Kettering Health Network team, thank you. Appreciate it. Both doctors.
Thank you.
Appreciate it very much. Okay, we're going to go up Northwest Ohio to Wood County. And I think we have Deputy Health Commissioner Amy Jones. How are you doing?
I am well this afternoon, Governor. How are you?
Well, I think you're in a private home, aren't you? Is that right?
We are here with Mrs. Andahar. She is going to be getting her vaccine today.
Well, Mrs. Andahar, how are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Well, Commissioner, can you tell us a little bit about, how you're doing? It looks like you're doing some actually home visiting. You want to tell us about that?
That's correct. We're working closely with the Wood County Committee on Aging, which of course has existing relationships with many of the people who will be serving in the first week of this phase 1B. And we want to make sure that we're connecting to some of the seniors that are homebound or may have limited access to transportation, so that we're doing what we need to do to get them vaccinated, whether that be in their home or at a clinic.
Well, that sounds great. Ms. Andahar, are you ready to go? Ready to do it? All right, we'll watch you.
Relax your arm. Okay, gonna feel a poke. And you're done. That's it.
Yes, quick.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
And we're done.
Well, we appreciate it very, very much. It's great. Commissioner, you want to tell us a little bit about how things are going this week? I know you're really just getting started, but have you had a lot of interest in the vaccine, I assume?
We've had several people calling, emailing us, but yes, the people that want the vaccine is a huge number out there. We just need, of course, the vaccine to do it. As you know, we've got more people interested in the vaccine than we have vaccine available. So yes, there's definite interest for this vaccine. We just need it.
All right. Ms. Andahar, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
And thank you.
Good to be with you today. We're going to go southeast Ohio now. Athens County, Dr. Ken Johnson will vaccinate 104-year-old Alfred Crow. How you all doing today?
We're doing great, Governor. How are you today?
Well, I'm well. I'm well. It's
So Chris Jones from the Health Department will be vaccinating.
oh, okay, good.
Crow.
Very good.
Into the government.
Mr. Crow, how you doing?
Well, doing better. At least on the road to some protection.
I'll give you some protection. That is great. Crystal, how are you doing today? Things going all right?
Things are going great. Thank you.
And we got Athens County. I assume we have a lot of interest in this vaccine with our 80-year-olds and older.
We have had an excellent response from our community.
No, that's great. Doctor, anything else you want to add? We appreciate it.
If I could say, Ohio University and its Heritage College of Osteopathic Medicine have partnered with the Athens City County Public Health Department to distribute vaccines. This week here, we'll be doing a clinic of 500 in this space. So we're so proud and honored to be part of now being proactive against this disease and part of the history of fighting it. So I just am so honored and proud of the partnership we've had together here.
So that's great. Tell us exactly where you are, because this is where the clinic, and tell us when the clinic is.
Yes, so we are in Heritage Hall. It's the new medical schools educational facility, and we offered it in partnership with the Athens City County Public Health. Due to the size of the space here, we have the commissioner with us as well. This space here allows us to have 60 people in observation after their vaccination, and also a very large private space for them to get their vaccinations. We've had a very vibrant response from the community, particularly 65 and over, and wanting to get vaccinated. And our partnership together allows us to do a large volume in a short period of time.
So that's great. Well, you know, just to tell everyone, the public, you may not have been able to get in this week, but next week, basically the same places are going to have the vaccine. So people will have an opportunity again next week to try to sign up. So we appreciate it. Good to be with you. Thank you very much. Let me again repeat who is currently eligible to receive the vaccination on phase 1B rolling. Right now, we're limited to those age 80 years of age and above. For those 80 years old and older, 80, you can find out what providers have COVID-19 vaccine near you by going to coronavirus.ohio.gov and clicking on the COVID-19 vaccination provider location button in the banner. On this page, you'll be able to search by county or by zip code to see the providers that received a vaccine allocation this week. The page also contains contact information for the providers. Each provider will do their own scheduling, so you'll need to contact them to find out that scheduling process. And again, if your provider is filled up already this week, if that's what you find, you know, in almost every case, I think they will have additional vaccine next week, and we will continue to push this vaccine out just as quickly as we get it.